Put it in it. Another episode of People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Lopez.
Damn right you are.
Yes, I am.
Give it up for the one and only
Kevin Kham.
Yeah.
The jobless crew.
The jobless
God.
crew. I thought about you.
I
This
can't even
morning.
get template.
You did? On the way here, yeah.
All right.
I re-energized. I was listening to Grant Cardone's one of my favorite not gurus, but not self-help, but that Gary V type get your shit together.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called, but I'm reading the Obsessed with Average or
And you thought of Kevin?
no, obsessed.
Who's obsessively
yeah,
average?
I think it was just be
I
obsessed, but it's like big hype. Like you just get hyped to do shit,
Yeah.
And I was hyped. And I was like, Kevin's not working, other people not working, and I was like, I need to make money for you guys, and that's my goal.
That's
Very
sweet.
nice.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
I just want this to be fucking huge.
Yeah.
And
A lot of people don't know this about Jimmy Peoples, but he cares. He
I'll
cares.
tell anybody that in public, not on the
I know,
podcast.
but
I need to keep my street cred.
Jimmy doesn't care.
I don't give a shit. Jimmy don't give a shit. What's going on? You
wanna get into it?
Get into it, man.
You go.
I don't have anything. I'm hyped. The Kobe sadness is starting to
Fizzle.
not fizzle, but it's.
You can't well in it forever.
No, hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm never one. I rejoice when people pass because they're moving on to the next level and
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweeter than I thought you were. Yeah, me too.
No, I've always felt like when people pass, because I've seen a lot of death. I've seen, and it's just transition. It's not the end, and I don't want to talk about that. But
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah, who's died in your life?
Who's dead?
Let's go with this. I've never really had to deal with much death, honestly. All right. So how are you? You know what? Yesterday, I came to the Jimmy Peoples podcast, and before, I didn't feel right. Yeah, I was like, I was in it. I was feeling bad. Yeah, and I didn't want to do any mics. Yeah, but I said, let's go. I feel like I don't know. I really care about like what kind of comedy I do, and I want to. Part of what I do is I want to be vulnerable.
You almost cried. I thought you were going to cry yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Well, I was going to get to that.
I don't know if you come back.
You went straight there. So anyway, I come to the Jimmy Peoples podcast and
Cry on mic.
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah, I go up and I'm just like talking about like, how I feel and stuff like that. And I almost broke down.
Nice.
And I left the podcast. I was like, was that a mistake and stuff like that? And then I was talking to it with a friend, and I don't think it was because like
if you can master the laugh cry, I think that's the funniest fucking thing.
No, I don't want to do gimmicks.
No. It has to be organic. Who cried during the show? Ronnie Chang, not Ronnie Chang. Who's the other black Asian guy who just had a special?
Black Asian.
Yeah, black Asian.
Is Joy Coy black?
No, he's not black. There's one more. He comes around. He cried at the end. I think about his mom having cancer, and it was like it wasn't organic.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I what I want is like I don't want to get to a point where I feel a certain way and I don't like. I want to get to a point where even if I'm at a club or something, I get passed at a club and I'm doing a set. And if I want to be honest with the audience every time. I don't want to always just do jokes and stuff. If at one point I don't want to do jokes and I want to talk about whatever I want to talk about, I want to do that, Yeah. And I feel like that's more interesting than anything else. Like there's nothing.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes when you yourself feel like however you feel, like if an audience comes specifically to like see you, maybe not just at a club, but like at a show specifically for you, you have to kind of like do your act. Because you're if you're like headlining somewhere like on the road, people are coming to see you and not really your feelings.
Yeah,
So
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
difference between, and it's such a weird thing because there's so many comics who go up and they're like, I'm depressed, whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking
And I don't mean that.
boring shit.
I mean real emotion. Like, when I went up, I didn't go, I'm depressed and shit. I didn't talk about that. But people could see what I felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there was a silence. There was a silence in the room. And there was a comic, Brendan, and he just walked into the room and it was silent and he didn't know why. And he yelled, show me your tits. And nobody laughed. I mean, it was due for a laugh, but nobody laughed. And then Tori yelled cry and everyone laughed because that's what they felt. Like everyone felt that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just want to, my dream in comedy is I don't care about fucking jokes. I want to connect with people, you know what I mean? And I want to be truthful with who I am and be honest, you know? And that's why I'm trying to distinguish between like saying like people who go up and go, I'm depressed, I'm this and that. That's you're not connecting. And they're just saying what's popular to say now. Yeah. That's not real. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that's why I went away from that thinking, like, I don't regret that because
it was good.
And plus, that's like I'm connecting with people, I think, and also it's entertaining. Like Jimmy can't tell you one of the fucking jokes that someone said yesterday, but he'll remember that, you know. So I don't know. That's what happened yesterday.
Nice. I wish I was here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you weren't. But
yeah, I'm glad you weren't.
I go to Brocktown.
Yeah.
I feel like going to Brocktown.
But I want to always. Am I rambling?
No, do it. Get it out.
I always want to be at a point in my life where it's like I can be honest with everyone. I don't want to go on a talk show and be one of these guys who's like, let me tell you this story. You know, like that fucking shit. Like I want to always just be able to be myself. You know, and maybe that doesn't mean being the most funny, but I do believe it's entertaining.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Seeing someone be truthfully themselves, that's something you never see anywhere, I feel like. And I want to try, that's my goal in comedy.
It should be. Yeah. I like, I mean, there's nothing, nothing feels better than the organic laugh, you know? When it's real and and you're in the moment and they know it's real.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. There's a difference between like, I feel like people can like laugh and look at you and they're laughing because they're seeing you live your life on stage. Yeah. And that's different from a laugh where, I know this is a joke and I know he stopped here, so I'm going to laugh because I know I'm supposed to laugh. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't think that's funny.
The generic rhythms, like ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Exactly, yeah.
Sure. I just try to write jokes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
I just try to have an act. It's not going well.
Nothing against that. It's just not what I just have a specific dream or something.
I want to. I'm the same. I want to connect on some story. I want to get that cry laugh on a regular basis. You know. Yeah, like
I don't know what you're talking about. The cry laugh.
The cry laugh is when when you're with family and you share a moment and everybody's cry laughing because they're sitting in that moment.
Yeah.
If you can repeat that for an hour, that's fucking cold. That's you know what I mean. You know that laugh.
I've seen one person get that for like a solid entire set, like a 15-minute set. Mm-hmm. It was Aaron Berg at Stand Up New York, and it's just because his act is like orchestrated crowd work.
Absolutely.
So it's and that was like it was like that the entire time. Like it was kind of insane how like it.
Oh, you're talking about laughing so hard you cry, or are you talking about sad?
Not sad.
Oh, that's
so hard you cry.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I don't care about that as much either.
No. It's strange seeing someone be able to keep up that pace for a sustained amount of time, because like
it's still a rhythm. It's still waves.
Exactly. You can't be murdering for an hour. That's not possible. But you can keep having these.
I've seen him do it. I've seen Kevin Hart do it. I've seen Nathan McIntosh do it. I'm not gonna name him, but fuck, what is his name? He was on in Living Color.
Jim Carrey.
No, little black dude.
Kevin
Kevin Hart wasn't on Living Color. Did you do your homework?
I don't know.
Davis. Fuck. Damn. I lost it.
Orlando, did you say you were 28?
Whoa, what's up?
Man, you look great. You look great.
Mauricio.
Tears of watching? Hi, Tears of Gordon.
All right.
What? What is
Hello,
that?
Tears.
From college.
Oh, wow.
What's going on, Orlando?
Nothing. I'm reading a book about racism, and I'm mad.
Oh, it sounds boring as fuck.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It should get you angry.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Who's that?
Bobby
Sheehan.
How are you?
I'm decently average.
Hey,
Great podcast.
Orlando, new job. Take a picture while we're. I'm gonna start doing that picture, the mid picture. Of the wide picture. What happened?
I really enjoyed it.
Enjoyed what? Something that we were and all that.
Yeah, sorry.
Good job.
Luis,
Yeah.
are
Thanks.
you? Where are you
Thanks.
looking for a job?
You don't have a job either?
Nah, I'm looking for like
Well done.
just temp work, just fucking anything. But it's all like drying up right now. I can't get a
I
fucking
know.
assignment to save my life.
I can't get anything.
It's really fucking with me.
Yeah.
But trying to do that and just like I don't know, whatever, just a random ass job.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of fun. I just applied to WAG though, so hopefully I can start walking dogs.
Ah,
Man.
damn it.
I know.
Go
I have
back
to go back.
Go back.
That was like my first job when I moved out here.
Yeah.
It was like dog walking and
Yeah.
stuff. And then I
It's
got
really
like,
annoying,
yeah.
but it's more annoying to not like eat. Shit,
Yeah.
I mean?
What's your? Have you noticed your diet? Your diet change?
It's just less. Yeah, so I just like won't eat as much.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't have because I don't have a source of income.
Yeah.
So no money's
You
coming.
got fired, right?
No, my company like shut down.
You can
So-
get unemployment.
Were you full
Did you
time?
apply?
No, I didn't even like think about it until like a month, and now like I lose like a ton of benefits if I do it. So I'm like,
Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna wait till I get another job.
I can't get it because I was part time.
Oh, that
Ah.
sucks.
But
We'll get that EBT card.
it's so fucking just annoying because like I have money to like make rent
Yeah.
and like pay like things I need for like a month,
Yeah.
but like when there's no money coming in, like you're very conscious
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
stretching
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
So it's like I say that I'm eating for like calories now instead of taste. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a mind shift they
No, I
have
was
to do.
gonna say I pretty much I would eat out like when I was working and stuff, but pretty much now I
Brandon.
just eat peanut butter like in different forms, like peanut
I got
butter on
this,
bread or like peanut butter in smoothies.
Yeah, I got this. What's it called? That rice from the Chinese place across the street.
Mm.
They're like
Next door,
$2.50.
right? Next
Yeah.
door?
Oh yeah, next door for
It's
$2.50.
just rice.
Yeah, just
It's
right.
egg fried rice. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh,
So
egg fried
and
rice.
it's like
Yeah.
it's a decent. That'll keep me for like
How many eggs in there?
I have no fucking idea, but it'll probably keep me until like later tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking?
Yeah,
you
but
should do?
and my fridge doesn't fucking work right now either. So that's great.
Broken fridge.
You know what I started? I started looking for a new place to try to just find really cheaper. I'm looking. I hear about these like free housing things where like you just have to take care of an old lady and
Yeah.
she lets you stay there.
You'll get it. They wouldn't give it to me.
No, they wouldn't give it to you.
No.
But
I'll listen, man. My client was on the board of that, and he even dropped my name, and they really tried.
Wow.
And I went to go meet
there's
him.
a board.
Yeah, there's a board that oversees it. And,
Crazy.
he was like, we pretty much started it. But,
Yeah.
Wow.
He was like, yeah, just do that, and you'll sit with an old person who has and then, like a lot of them are like, the one lady, she wanted me like bather and shit. And I was like, this is gonna get weird because she's like a little creepy. I was like, I'm not. I just want a room to leave me the fuck alone.
Oh,
you know?
so you could get it. You just chose not to.
Well, one I could have got, but the others were like they kept going back and forth.
Yeah, well, old people are old, and racism is also old.
Yes,
And you're a large black man.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. The people who interviewed me were a little racist. The one person that I met with was
A little creepy.
she was just creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
She wasn't even racist. She was like bathed me and put me in the tub, and I was like, no, I don't.
Bathe you and put you in the tub.
One
or the other.
Not she was one of those that just needed, she wanted a little more.
Yeah.
I was like, but you guys could get that.
Where I
You
was
looking
looking
for
on
that
Craigslist. What?
You looking for that
I
now?
can say you.
Yeah. I was looking on Craigslist, and most of them are just guys who are like looking for free housing, looking for a female companion to live. And it's
Yeah.
Yeah, the Craigslist was
yeah.
creepy as hell.
Yeah.
What's the organization?
I'll send you a link.
Can you please?
Yeah.
There's a home care thing you think of, you see on the train, like there's a home
They
care.
just started promoting it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I told them that I tried to sign up for too. There's a lot of other people who were handing out flyers and stuff.
Yeah, they're not looking for us. They look like college kids. And
Yeah.
Young little
yeah.
I just graduated NYU.
Yeah. Good.
Well, there was a lot of them. I'm worried too. A lot of them, it's like you got to be there in the evenings and stuff like that. Because I saw one that it was like, I need my kid picked up from school and then feed him and then do his nap time.
Yeah.
And it was like from like 4 to 10 p.m. I was like, well, I can't do my
schedule.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that impedes on my schedule.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is so.
It's so tough.
It's so hard to do like anything here with that because everyone here works hard at their like regular job.
Yes.
And that leads into like non-regular hours.
Right.
Which is when we work.
Yeah.
So like that's not.
You get a group of comedians and go rent out a mansion that they can't rent out. That's an idea because there's a lot of places where they can't rent out, but they got big ass places. But you'll be living with a bunch of people.
Yeah. It'll be like 50
but
of us.
I'm looking to live by myself.
Cheap
Ah,
shit. Yeah,
if
you're
possible.
doing that. That's Brandon, you should do a podcast in the subway. I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, that would be dope as shit. Just find dope little spots in the subway because this uses no electricity. It's a thought.
No, the thought's been coming up to me, and if this money thing works out, I have a few extra months. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And I was debating whether or not I'm going to get the giant speaker.
All right, keep that super short. I just want your ideas. I
rolls
don't want the
of
plan. The fucking scroll.
Yeah.
Just scroll.
Article 1.
Go get the mic for me and then have a seat. You got the mic?
Yo,
Thank you, bro.
I keep thinking about his cake pie joke. Oh my god, it was hilarious.
I gotta hear it again because you guys were crying.
Hilarious,
I was on
That's
date
funny.
nap or something.
That was off the dome too, right? That was,
No, I've heard him do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's-
No, I've done it one. I think I've done it one. It's one of
All right, we're not doing that right now.
Yeah,
See,
What am I doing here?
no, you're not doing anything. You just started moving.
Yeah, I'm just sitting down.
I get. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm totally about to go outside.
Putting Jimmy on edge. That's what you're
I
doing.
was listening to an article. We're gonna jump in this and jump out real quick. I think Tracy McGrady was like, Kobe Bryant was like, I want to die young.
Yeah.
I did want to die young, and I was
Oh.
like,
But I think he said that before he had all the children and stuff.
yeah,
That's when he was
that's a young guy
Yeah.
comment
Yeah.
when Tupac was
That's
on,
when he
and he
came
was
into
like,
the league.
yeah,
That's when he came
like
into
a
the league
Tupac.
and he's like, I'm gonna
it'd be
do all
great.
this and be amazing and I'm
Yeah.
gonna die young.
But also, I feel like every person says that, and we only remember the people who are actually great saying that. You know,
That's right.
like who didn't say out of us that like, oh, I'm gonna do everything and then I'm gonna die. Yeah, everyone says that, right? Am I wrong, Jimmy?
Yeah, no, you're right. You don't remember the ones that they do shit.
I want to live.
What's the win?
Why does everyone want to die?
Fuck.
I'm okay living till
I
I'm
had
70
a friend named Willie Flores.
I'm sad.
who used to break bike chains. Coolest shit I ever seen. He used to break bike chains and whip people with them.
Sounds like a really cool guy.
And he killed himself. But nobody's going to remember.
You see him, he's hanging.
You know? the bike chain whip guy, and he's not going to.
I mean,
What happened to Willie? You see he's hanging by a bike chain.
No,
he
fuck.
lives on with you.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you're spreading-
Yeah, I do, yeah, and that's what I do. I
The
do
good
believe
word of
people
Willie.
you have who died, and that if you keep speaking on, they live forever. I do believe that.
I don't know. Don't you yell at me for this if you want. But the other day, I just went to a guy's memorial. The comedian Tony White.
Bring it up real quick.
I got it. But when I tell you it was one of the best moments I got to see, if you ever want to see what the movie Big Fish looked like in real life, that's exactly what the fucking movie.
Wow.
Yeah, like to see a room full of people. When I went there, craziest moment of all the people in that room, I'm the only fucking person who had not met Tony White. 99% of the people in that room said I worked with him, I was on the set with him, he directed me, he blah 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 blah. Guy didn't make it as big as we all would have thought, but watching that room full of fucking people, watching those people just drink and cry over watching his little fucking that shit was powerful.
Wow.
Be that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Or just whip fucking assholes with bike chains. I would practice that.
The bike chain whip. The bike
I
chain
just don't
whip
whip
is
motherfuckers with bike chains.
legit. In the late 1980s New York, the bike chain whip was
That's the move.
yeah.
I feel like there should be like a street
That was
Mortal
our-
Kombat
that was our-
where it's just like guys with bike chain.
that was our gang weapon.
He's
We
the
was bike chain-
Scorpion.
The bike chain whips, man. Those shits ain't no joke.
Did you ever have those things, those long erasers? You remember those? And it was rubber, and then you just whip your friends with them.
Nah, racers.
Erasers, yeah. You remember when like they would have like the Scholastic book thing.
I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they'd have like all these kids' books, and like you could buy pencils or erasers, and they had like goofy, silly pencils. They had these erasers that were really long.
Keep saying it.
Yeah.
No one for. Hope somebody comes in the room and is like, "Yeah, I have one of those." You mean the?
What if I explained it again? And then you guys are like,
"Oh,
long eraser." I thought you meant width-wise. Length. Oh, okay.
I thought you meant short rocks.
Yeah.
You
You need to be more precise with your language.
How do you erase two-handed eraser?
Yeah, it was useless. You couldn't do anything with it. So people would just whip. We used to do this thing where we'd get little pieces of paper, roll them up, and then close them, and then put a staple, and then a rubber band, and shoot them, and the staple would hit your friend, and it'd be like, ah.
No.
Yeah, I remember that.
We didn't do it with staples.
The rubber band. Remember the rubber band? Fuck.
Rubber band cannon. You call it rubber band cannon.
The rubber band, man.
Rubber band. You flip it back and shoot shit. Oh, that was so fun.
I used to play a little
That's what I
football
just
game.
But mine never had a paperclip on it.
Jimmy, I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's
you used to
exactly-
Staple. Did I say paperclip?
What?
The paper used to
Whatever.
fold it into like a triangle, and then you used to.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You ever do the thing in class
God.
That was an Iron Man.
where you put the pencil to the edge of your desk and you only meant to hit it a little bit so it'd go flying, but then you get it too close and you go like this, it goes flying all the way in the front of the room and you're like, oh shit.
Flipping pencil.
Question: did you guys play the game where you like broke pencils with each other?
What?
Yeah, break. Yeah.
So it's a game people used to play, I guess, whatever, but you get two pencils.
Yeah.
And people used to fucking bet money on this. Like,
Yeah,
this is how I
yeah.
started making
Oh,
money.
how close you go and chop it?
No. So you get a pencil, and technically you have to like break a pencil. Like
You have to flip the
you
pencil
have
on
to
the other
flip
pencil.
the pencil.
If your pencil broke, you lost.
You broke, yeah.
Oh.
So you hold the pencil,
Yeah.
right? And I have a pencil. And
Uh-huh.
I flip my pencil on yours.
Oh.
Who's ever broke?
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to
wow.
play something similar with the spoons. You used to
Those spoons never
you
fucking
bent the
break.
corner back to the
you hold
spoon.
the top, and then you
Yes.
and then you
Oh,
had like this thing
goodness.
called Cheerio. And
Yo,
then,
kids are fucking stupid.
Yeah, dude, school is just boring.
They're smart and
was
stupid
fun.
at the same
Dude,
time.
School is just the biggest waste of time.
You take like, you have the end of the plastic pencil, you bend it backwards.
The trick was to fold the least amount.
You ever played a game where you had to spit into the other person's mouth?
Oh.
And then if they missed, they... No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, good, Jimmy. Good.
Lost is there, Jimmy. Lost is there, guys. No.
Yeah, the funniest thing, the thing that made me laugh the most in class was when everyone would open their textbook and you look at your friend and you'd be like, and he'd flip to page 23 and it'd just be like some like disgusting old man. You're like, you're dying laughing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
And then he'd go
specific
like,
memories.
he'd be like, yours. And you'd go and it'd just be like a little girl doing jump rope or some shit. That shit was hilarious.
My favorite was when we would fold the paper and like do the snap thing. You guys like fold it in like three, I guess, and then in the middle like that, and then you do this thing like.
No.
No, that game I didn't play. I don't think we stopped the sports.
He played all the slow kid games.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
All the helmet
Making
kick
a
games.
flash.
Yeah.
You
It's
play
a
a
flapper
game.
thing. You
You
fold
see
it into
how...
a triangle in your hand, and then if you get it, if you hit it hard enough,
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it right now. Don't do it.
I can imagine what you're saying. You don't need to do it.
Yeah, don't do
I
it.
want to
All
say
right.
that.
To a page out of
It's
the
for
book.
me.
Out of the
for
book
me.
that you're reading.
Did you,
Problematically though, and you can't. I used to call it poppers back in the day, but I think you can use that word now.
Popper?
Yeah, you used to call them poppers.
Why is that bad?
I mean,
No,
because
why
now
would you
people,
stop?
when you refer to poppers,
Yeah, Lee.
If
What's
you're
up?
generally talking about things.
You guys ever saw this?
For what?
No.
No.
Do it. Do the thing already.
We said before you folded it.
Hey,
You know? What?
And just
You're
like in
gonna
middle
get-
class when like the class was quiet.
I know.
Somebody
I
in the
know
back
what
will
you're
go.
talking. I do know what you're talking about.
Ah. That's pretty cool.
You guys ever did this?
I fuck with that.
And I gotta be honest with
Jimmy's
you.
like,
Yeah,
yes.
I did.
You know, somebody in the back and he's like, and then he's like,
I gotta be honest with you, not worth it. I waited a long time to see it, and not worth
But
it.
when
I
you're a
appreciate
kid-
it.
worth it. It's
I
worth it.
disagree. I think it was
When
worth
you're a
it.
kid and it's quiet, it's
Especially if
funny
you got
as
like
shit.
strong construction paper. This is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
Orlando, let me ask you. Did you guys ever do the thing where you like go and you pretend to rip a person's paper? That was cool.
Now, if you got strong paper, that shit is.
You ever do the thing where you see who can fuck the teacher? You ever do that thing?
No.
Yeah.
You had to go for it.
Sometimes, yeah, I had to.
Because I had to go
I was
for
like, I
that
gotta
shot.
shut this shit down, shoot this shot real
Let's go
quick.
back to
Did you ever?
I
You
never
ever?
got teacher sets, but I did get a titty rub.
I never got teacher
I
set.
got a side
I
titty rub.
think I could get teacher set.
Yo, I got caught
Like,
looking at my.
I got a couple
teacher's
teacher
ass,
rubs
and she
where it was
smacked me.
like, should I
Yes.
try?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
You guys
oh.
know Morena Baccarin, something like that?
Nah.
She was in Homeland and like she's a beautiful woman.
That was
She
your
was-
teacher?
I thought you were gonna say she was in
just like her.
homeschool.
Yo, my teacher was so fucking sexy. She used to ride a motorcycle to school.
That's pretty gangster.
Leather jacket.
That's tight.
Nice.
That's sexy shit.
Yeah.
I think I had 3 teachers that I was like.
Samaya Haspel.
One I had a crush on, and then she became friends with my mom. And I was like, I don't like this. You ever do when they talk too much, and then that
Just women in general?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
women in
What's with
general.
you and your
Me
thoughts?
go shopping. I was like, I don't fucking like this.
I was too busy like messing around and having fun. I never really even like cared that much about like the teachers and stuff. You know,
That's fair.
like I would always be like just like clowning. You know.
Part of me sadly, part of me skipped that phase for a little while because I was a whore as a kid, and then
Yeah, Jimmy's the same. I think that's why. Like
What?
because you had sex when you were 13. You said so.
yeah. 11 was first.
So I think once that happens, it's like you can't help but view
Yeah,
everything.
you're always on.
Ah.
Yeah.
but see, I skipped it. Like I went years without thinking about it, and it didn't happen again until like middle school. One of my substitute teachers was like, "You're just so cute." And I was like, "You keep saying that, and we're gonna have a problem." And it's gonna bother a kid. Yeah.
What was his name?
Thank you. No, her name was, but she was one of those. You know what really started messing with you guys ever? You know how you get like those? Like I don't know if you guys had them here, especially out here in New York, but you got like a teacher shortage. But when you get a substitute teacher, like a college kid that is trying to make credit,
Yeah,
you got one of those.
Nice.
She wasn't that much older than us, you know, so it wasn't really like
Just a
true
thirsty
You
teacher.
don't
whore.
respect her.
Yeah.
It wasn't that I didn't respect her, but you know, everybody else was like throwing at her, and I was just like smart and talking, and she was like, "Oh, you're so fucking smart and you're adorable." She gave me the head rub, and I was like, "Okay, all right now." Like,
See, I wouldn't have even noticed it. In high school. Like I still thought teachers were like, even though there were some that were close to my age. Like
The
I
ones
remember
that look like teachers.
Basically, all the teachers there were like looked like teachers.
Yeah.
At my high school, they were like older.
See,
people.
we didn't even have that. Like I had a teacher. He was probably like 25, and I was like 18 or 17 or something.
Yeah.
I went to a party, like a college party, and I pretended to and I saw him there with a girl on his lap, and he saw me, and he was like gave me a look, and I was like,
That's weird.
we both had a secret. I didn't know who was in trouble, him or me. You know,
When you see a teacher get like a favorite student, that's when the doors open. Like I saw, like she like did the hair thing and the laugh, like he did something. I was like, oh, is this what's happening? And then that's when it opens up, you know.
Yeah,
and it's like,
teachers,
oh,
of course.
I would have been clueless. There could have been a teacher that liked me. I would have
like
known.
this motherfucker.
I noticed that even with some of the, I even started noticing with gay teachers too. Like when they start sending one person to the office all the time, and they start picking that super duper favorite. Like, oh, can you grab my eraser from under the desk? That's an ass.
That's like elementary.
And rub them against my dick
That's
while you're down there.
Right, like, that's an ass move. Like I caught that a couple of times. And I was like, ah, shit. College was
My high
really.
school was awesome, man. We used to after school we used to play Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Street Fighter with the teachers.
That's so
We
weird.
used to have little tournaments.
Your teacher should be separated from kids.
Nah,
I don't want interactions.
They
Yeah.
were mad cool.
Nah.
You know what's a weird thing? At my school, we had a thing where it's like you if you won, you got to win a. They had a what's that thing called? Like I'm being stupid, but you get to hang out with a teacher if you
What a
win.
prize.
What?
What a prize.
Yeah, no, I know. But when you're in middle school, you're like, oh, the teachers are cool and stuff like that. Or you get to be teacher for the day or principal for the day. There's like different things you could win.
All right.
And I remember I won hanging out with this one teacher, and like you're supposed to like bake with her or something. She was good at baking, and we made brownies. And she's like, "Do you want to make mint brownies?" It was me and my friends. And I was like, "Yeah." And she put toothpaste on the brownies, and she was like, "All right, they're mint brownies." And I was like. I don't think this is right, but she's an adult, so I just trusted her. And I ate one. And I was like, and my other friend was like, "That's disgusting." I was like, "She's the teacher. She knows what she's doing." You know?
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it was really.
That teacher could probably lose her job now.
I don't know.
Brownies?
You can't make a child eat toothpaste.
Yeah, why?
She did.
You can eat on a brownie?
You definitely cannot do that.
Well, here's a random question.
Toothpaste is edible. You can eat it.
Yeah, all right. So we're in a question. Would you prefer a teacher
It's
to get you
edible.
to eat toothpaste, or would you get a teacher to like let you drink? Because we just like when I had a
She
home ec
put her on
class.
brownie. It's fine.
One teacher day was like she made
And she was
chocolate
white,
rum
wasn't
cake. But she made chocolate rum cake, and then she had other people make stuff, and somebody like we had 2 separate chocolate rum cakes in the room with rum in them, and that was a fucking terrible day to be a high school kid.
My teacher used to take cigarette
Well,
breaks
for high
with
school
his
kids.
students.
What fucking schools did you fucking savages go to?
Yeah.
I went to
My school wasn't
private-
normal
I
school.
went to an old boys school.
I went to an old boys school too. High school.
Took classes.
Over here in a fucking
Jesuit?
Yankee Stadium.
Jesuit.
Jesuit College. I went to Fordham.
Ah.
But I went to private old boys school, All Hallows. It's all black and Dominicans and Mexicans.
Disgusting.
Were you you're Mexican? Were you like because at an all boys school, like it was just boys there, so
Dude, that's why like with the guy teachers, we're just like
Just
friends.
suck a dick?
yeah,
Fun.
dude,
Oh,
that was
sorry.
the thing. That was the thing. Like
Hang out.
yeah, with teachers, we had guy teachers. You'd be like, oh, lick
I
my
wonder-
ass, say
Yeah,
shit
I
like
wonder-
that.
Hold on,
Like,
hold on,
we were
hold
talking
on.
about like
Hold on,
Hamlet
hold on.
and Macbeth.
If I say hold on, you stop fucking
Oh, but Brandon, he can
You-
talk
No,
for
no, no.
fucking
Yeah, he's
ages.
black. He's a tier higher than you.
That's true.
And there's tears in this room. You know that. What were you gonna say? Hi.
There were tears.
You're
yesterday.
back? I thought we lost you forever. Yeah. Are you going on today?
Yeah, if you let me.
You're damn right. Good. Finish
Was
it
she
up.
here?
She has fun.
Yeah, she's here. She's like, oh, these guys suck. I'm gonna kill here.
Great job. You know how like when you go to jail, some guys are gay as long as they're
Never
there.
been to jail.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
yeah. So some guys are gay in jail.
Yeah.
Do you think in all boys schools some guys are gay just in school? Were you gay and then not? Was anybody
I know
that
somebody that was?
just while he was in high school with all guys?
No, he just got head during gym, but he wasn't gay.
You're
He got
Mexican,
head by
right?
a guy.
Are you Mexican?
a gay dude.
And
feel like
you're
that was a
Mexican.
bad
Are
question.
you like different ends of Mexico? Like where are you from in
I don't-
Mexico?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Your parents, dude.
Oh, I'm from Mexico City.
We're like probably like an hour
Portland.
Yeah, we're pretty similar in terms of
Orlando,
nationality.
Orlando looks a lot more Mexican.
Yeah, you look more Mexican. You look like white Mexican.
He's much darker.
I go to Mexico every year, every other year.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like, yeah, I'm
You're like
pretty,
upper class Mexican.
I'm pretty like white.
Yeah, you're
Pretty
white.
whitewashed.
Yeah.
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 White
Yeah.
Spanish.
Orlando's
Which is,
more like, hey.
Yeah.
He's a
Damn.
cook.
When have I ever said "hey"?
Yeah.
See, that's all I hear when he talks. I just heard a long. Dude, there was a lot of. I went to school in downtown LA. It was pretty much like 80% Hispanic around the area,
Disgusting.
and it was a lot of those. It was like, hey, vato, like that type around.
Yeah, because that's almost Mexico.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like because we were like I did cross country and there was nowhere to run. It was all like pavement and stuff. So we'd go run around the areas, and that's the worst, dude. Like a bunch of high school kids in short shorts, and all the Mexicans are like whistling. They're like, "Hey, run, Forrest, run!" like shit like that. Even the girls, dude. The girls would like whistle
Like
at us
heckle
and
you?
stuff.
Yeah.
No, like cat call or
That's
dog
hilarious.
call. I don't know.
Dog call.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Dog.
it's,
we know.
it's weird how like different. Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, okay, all right. Because we down.
No.
All right.
No, that was an inside joke. I went to see Cats with my friend, and he's like, my friend was like, yeah, Cats was pretty good, but me, myself, I'm more of a no. And we were just laughing about that.
Did you watch? Was Cats good? I hear it was bad.
It was terrible. It's fucking terrible.
I went with my ex-coworker.
The music could have been better. They kept the same music, and but they modernized the Cats, so it didn't fit. And that was my
Jennifer Hudson had boogers the whole time
Was
running. Yeah.
because she was always crying because she was trying to.
Yeah, but other
She's
cats were
kicked out.
crying. She's the only one that had
She
boogers.
was the kicked out cat, and
She really liked
She was the homeless
I only
cat.
went to go see it because of the white cat.
Was it White Cat?
Yeah, the main
The main one?
actor. Yeah, she was
But
sexy.
I think she's from like Kenya or something.
She's African.
Nairobi.
From Canada.
Nairobi.
Yeah, she's from
Taylor
Canada.
Swift
She's
in
like Taylor Swift. Yeah,
Taylor Swift?
yeah,
Isn't
she's
she in
in it.
Cats?
She was in it.
Oh, I thought you were saying she was African.
No,
Oh, well, obviously.
She was.
South.
she's South African.
Yeah.
No,
You know Sarah
not.
Talamas is African?
Sarah Talamas.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Who?
No, I
Sarah
knew that.
Talamas?
South African. Oh, there's a lot of white South
She's like
African.
a super, super white, like, comic. but she's
South
like, from
Africa.
South Africa.
South
That's
Africans
one
are
that
mostly
comes
white.
here.
Yeah.
Robin,
weird to me.
Robin's from
Okay, wait.
She gets
That's
to
not
say she's African
entirely
American.
true. Don't pass that
I
bullshit.
should have said mostly, but there's a lot of white
There are a
South
lot of
Africans.
white South Africans, but they're also Boas, and everybody knows Boas don't fucking exist.
What, Boa?
Yeah,
You know,
Boas.
Holland took
I don't know what
over
that
South Africa.
Fucking Boas, which are Germans that went to Africa and were like, hey, we're from Africa. They're like, no, the fuck you're not. So they killed off everybody in the area and started a war. That's where the Great Boer War comes from.
I'm just saying why
yeah.
South Africa.
But don't talk over him. I know you're saying something that's not important.
The Dutch took over.
You don't. Your
You're
Mexican
German.
autism is fucking.
Yeah, it's worse than white autism.
They should have a
German.
conversation where they're
Well,
just both
actually,
talking
the
to
Dutch-
each other.
The Netherlands was
That'd be
created
such an
by
interesting
a
podcast
bunch
just because they would
of,
hate each other the whole
European
time.
countries just
I have nothing to throw
getting
at them.
together to.
I have nothing to
the
throw at them.
Netherlands. It's just a
Did
bunch
anybody
of
hear
all
him?
those countries are like, oh, we don't want beer, so they all went to the Netherlands. Like a bunch of white people from different countries.
Listen, none of us know what
You
we're
should
talking
turn
about.
around. Look at her face.
I do.
Right behind. She was,
That's what I was watching.
Like, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, show her face.
She's like this.
so inquisitive. He's like, really?
I don't think that's how it happened, like, at all.
Oh, she is foreign.
But
She's
assuming-
not foreign. She's from London.
Let her talk. Orlando, shut up.
No, but I am actually born in Zimbabwe.
She's South
South African?
Well, that's a different country.
Different
so
country.
It's only
It's a little.
Still African. So you're African.
If you are from,
Well, I
technically.
wouldn't say that, but
Oh,
I
shit.
think it'd be appropriation of something which isn't.
but you're from London,
Yeah.
that still makes her a foreigner.
Does it?
Yes.
Nobody was
Of course it
debating
does.
that. You're the
No,
only person.
he's the one that's debating it.
But it was probably because of
That's weird.
military.
Do you think I'm just emphasizing points that everyone
Did,
agrees on?
did you hear about? Did you hear about the British guy? Did you hear about the British? I won't point
There's
at
a
you.
military.
Shut up.
Just like when white people are born, like in they're Korean and like all that's just military bases.
Did you hear about the white guy,
Well-
the British guy that was killed in ice? They what do you call it when you kick him out?
Deported
Deported a British guy, and he died.
How'd he die?
I don't know
because they're
I didn't
soft.
get the- Yeah,
Because they can't handle it.
British.
They get a nice plane ticket
Did
across
you
the
hear about
world.
that guy?
No.
Oh fuck!
Whoops.
What's the story? You got
I don't know. He got deported, and they were held him in custody, and then he died in custody. He's
Ow.
the first British to die
Ah,
in
what
custody.
I guess the people are going to give a shit about it now, huh?
Yeah, now they're gonna give a shit.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck shit
I'm
about
like,
it.
oh, we need to change. You know,
White people are dying at the hands of ice. Dear God, why?
that's crazy.
That's disappointing.
Why?
Kind of lost a bet with somebody. I was thinking that they were going to run.
All right. How often do you make bets on how often if British people are going to
When
die
you hear about
being
it,
deported?
Listen, I hate to say this. I've made some terrible bets before.
But who is taking these bets with you?
There are always
If
people
someone
who take
comes up to you and
these
says, "Hey,
terrible bets.
I bet you nobody is going to die
Yeah.
being deported to
No, at the
Britain,"
beginning
you wouldn't take that bet.
who do
It's
you
too
think-
specific.
He's saying it for comedic effect.
Who do you
I
think
don't
the
really
next?
bet.
Who do you think the next celebrity's gonna die? Say here.
Next celebrity to die?
Come back to me. I had a good idea, but come back to me. Come back to me.
It's not going to be a sports athlete because we already had Kobe,
Yeah.
and it won't be a rapper. I'm going to say it's it's Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
Cooking show.
That would be unexpected. That seems
Yeah.
reasonable. I'll go with
Someone has to kill Ramsay now.
Not a rapper. You said not a rapper.
if it's a rapper, I wouldn't know. I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say someone I do know. I'll say OJ Simpson.
Wow, you guys are terrible bets. Like, I'm thinking Teen Starlet or Disney Star again.
I don't know any.
Demi Lovato.
She's
30?
already past the bar. She's sung on television and she's out of rehab. So
Isn't
I
it a
got
thing that if you make it past like 24, you're pretty much guaranteed until like you're 70?
No.
No, because there's like a middle chunk where
That's
like
27.
young adults like die at such a like high rate that if you make it past like 27 or something, I think you're pretty much like not gonna die unless something like amazing happens until like basically like old age. So like car crashes, like weird accidents, that all happens when you're like young and retarded.
Yeah.
So once you get past that, like you're pretty much guaranteed to not die for a while.
If you have a tragedy early, is that what you're saying?
Because like basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So after you make it past like a tipping
Don't
point,
believe this.
Huh?
Don't
No?
believe this. No.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. Someone look it
That
up.
just sounds like some made up bullshit
Britain girl.
that you just started
Look it up.
together. But I mean, you're saying that like if I don't die by
Who
like
cares?
25, I'm just not gonna die. So
I think statistically speaking, the biggest portion of people like not dying are like your 30s to your 40s. So like after you hit a lot of people die when they're young adults, and then a lot of people die when they're old, but not a lot of people die in the middle because
That's not true.
That's
Huh?
not true.
How do you guys know
Black
this?
men diet.
Go
ahead.
45 and 50 is hard.
I sell a pack of cigarettes to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but does that happen every day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, most people die of heart disease.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Ah, you're all
Hold on.
full of it.
Hold on. Finish on her thought.
Huh?
In the UK, it's quite a dark.
Ah, no, I'm talking about America.
How long are you here for?
I'm here for 3 weeks.
Oh, man. Will you come to
Too
the
long.
podcast?
Well, all I've done this
She
week,
said
you
no.
know the
That was
biggest
a no.
killer for men.
What's the
Under
biggest skill?
50 is suicide.
Ah.
Suicide.
And the biggest age range for that suicide happens for men 30 plus.
She has
So
TED Talk
between
hands.
30 and 50, suicide is your biggest killer.
Just the accent alone.
Yeah, but then
that's alone.
what if
Whatever
a massive amount of people die after 50 though?
That's old age.
Because if the biggest killer is
Cancer.
suicide
That's cancer. In
for people below 50, right? That biggest killer might be like 10 people. It's not, but theoretically that number could be really small, and then a ton of people die after they're 70.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect.
How do Mexicans die?
Isn't that just like age
Huh?
range?
How do Mexicans die? Diabetes?
They live
What'd you
forever.
say?
I feel like Mexicans.
We're like
live
jellyfish.
the longest.
Yeah.
Just Mexicans and Asians.
We don't die, we can only be killed.
I see like pictures of like really old like
Yeah, right.
Latina women, and their skin is like it looks like just like
Caves.
like
Those
caves.
those races that
cave
are
walls.
really hot when they're young, they look really bad when they're old.
Yeah.
Right?
Who
Is that
looks
fair?
amazing when they're old?
Black people.
Japanese?
Black
Black women?
good point.
Black women.
Black
What the
women?
fuck?
Just black one.
Yeah.
I would. Angela Bassett is what
60.
Dear God, I was going
She's-
over a
All right,
whole.
we gotta wrap this up. We gotta close it up. It's another episode of People's Mic. Tell them where they can find you.
If you guys want to come to my open mic, it's today
Yeah.
at Alligator Lounge at
Yeah,
8
right.
p.m. It's a great time.
Fun time.
Biscuits.
Make it long. Go.
Oh, hi. You can find me at Luis Lopez is here on Instagram and Twitter. And yes, do that.
Yeah, this is fun. We did. It's another episode of People's Mic. You can. I forgot everything I say. We're every day Monday to Friday out of Strungenhead at 2:15 for the podcast, 3:00 for the open mic. Thank you for them for letting us do this. We're back on Saturday at 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. And is there anything? Is that it? I felt short. Subscribe to the Facebook page and YouTube. I did say Niagara. Did I say Niagara?
Out of town comics.
Out of town comics, just grab a seat and DM me, and you can get a free mic in an extra minute. And subscribe to the Facebook page, is the People's Mic, and we will be back mañana. Bye.
Don't get